Hey, hello everybody. Hello everybody. So guys, I had an epiphany. Okay, before I tell you about the epiphany, I just had the best what do you call this? Thai prawns and rice noodles, hot and spicy. And I was craving for the past 3 days, and finally I decided to have them after gym. But anyway, it's just that for me, every moment is a special occasion. So it was a moment for me. Now, let me tell you about my aha moment. Like, Anna, why didn't I know this earlier in my teens, in my 30s, now in my 40s? I only realized it in my late 40s. My aha moment, I was at the gym right now, and I was in the moment. I'm looking at everybody around, working out, going up and down, pacing up and down. Really, for me, it's an investment of your life, your body, because you're trying to stay as young as possible, as energetic as long as possible, blah blah blah, and so forth and so on. There's benefits to exercising. Your mental state, your mood, your emotional state. Gym helps. So everybody's doing their part as much as they can, and I'm looking at everybody pacing up and down, and I'm like, this life is exactly like what's happening at the gym. The world that we live in and the lives that we are living, it's exactly how things happen at the gym. Everybody trying their best. It's a survival mode. We are all living to survive. We are all waking up to survive. But it hit me that, don't forget, you are born to die. You are born to die. And I realized I haven't even gotten to the aha moment. The aha moment was then I asked myself, why are we stressing? Why are we always like what do they call this? It's not a mice. It's a I forgot it. Correct. Remind me, the thing that runs. It's like running in a ball one way, like a rat, but it's not a rat. Why are we doing that to ourselves? Why are we, it seems like we're running on a treadmill. Why do we wake up to want to hustle? We want to this and that. And if we don't get what we want, we stress. If we're worried about bills, we're worried about cars, we're worried about this, we're worried about food. We constantly, if I'm not mistaken, spend 70% of our lives stressing and worrying versus and 30% temporarily being happy. That's why we now look forward to weekends, because we want to forget about during the week, all those things. Why? If you realize that you were born to die, 1, 2, we are stressing because of things that we're going to leave behind. I'm not saying let's be careless or anything, but I don't think and now believe, after what I've realized, that all the stresses that we have are really worth stressing for. Why don't you switch things around? Stress 30%, because you need that bit of stress for you to be able to move forward and to grow and live and be happy, the 70%. Now, here is my aha moment. For me, guys. For me. And if you can relate. If you can't relate, don't relate. It's fine. For me, I said, Somizi, the reason most of the time the 70% you stress about things is because the more you attach yourself to material things, the more you stress. I will repeat. The more you attach yourself, or the more you attach material things, the more you attach yourself to material things, the more is the amount of your stress. We worry about our car installments. I can't lose this car because they've already seen me in this car. And the 70% of happiness would have said, I can't afford this car anymore. Sorry, call the bank. Hey, guys, I can't afford this car. I'm downgrading, or I want to stay without a car for the next year. I can't afford this house, the rates, the taxes, the mortgage, the this and that. It's too much. Bank can't afford. Wanna sell, I move into a 1-bedroom house, or I move home, because it's okay to move home. But because I'm attached to this material thing, and material also does not mean the tangible material. The material also, the worldly material that that imprisons us is, damn, my squad. What is my squad? Never mind the rest of the crowd. My squad. What is my squad going to say? What are my relatives going to say? And we alienate. We ostracize. We exclude people that matter. People that you know. We all have those people that we can call and say, "Chomi, mama or sissy, mtansekai nya downgrader." Downgrader. Good, right? But we worry about people that don't give really honestly a fuck about us. We worry about people that, whether you are high or you're in the middle or you are low, they wouldn't give a fuck. You worry about people that you can't even call and say, help me out, they will help you, but you are worried about them. You worry about people of the world. That is still being attached to material things, about things that people are going to say about you. Should you let go of things that are bringing stress into your life? Woo! The lesser you attach yourself to material things, the lesser is your stress level. The lesser is your stress level. I tell you, it hits me. I'm like, you worried about this and that. You worried about, we worry about somebody leaving us. We worry about a marriage ending. We worry about a relationship ending. We worry about more than you should. More than you should, because we have attached ourselves. Nothing belongs to you. Nobody belongs to you. As much as nothing and nobody owes you anything. The lesser you realize that, the easier and stress-free or stressless your life would be. Angibambile man. Ohambayo magahambe. Ehambayo mayihambe. Ngizengi one. In English, I came on this earth alone. I will depart this earth alone. So why do I stress myself with temporal things? Why do I think this car that I'm in is the breath that I breathe? Why do I think this house that I live in is the breath that I breathe? If I can afford it, I can. If I can't afford it, I can't. If I can be in a relationship, I can. If I can't be in a relationship, I can't. If I want to cut a relative off, I will, because they don't serve my purpose on this earth. If I want to cut a friend off, I can, because they no longer serve the purpose, my reasons of living. And vice versa. If I become a person that doesn't serve what this relationship and friendship is for and about, I should be cut off immediately, deliberately, apparently, concurrently, separately, corporately. In closing, I had an aha moment. The lesser you attach yourself to material things, the lesser your stress levels would be or will be. That includes battering syndrome. That includes thinking that I can't breathe without you. That includes being okay and realistic with your financial situation, with your emotional situation, with your mental situation, being okay with it and doing something about it that you can possibly do. But if you can't, find another plan, but don't attach yourself to anything material. Otherwise, you will be a prison for the rest of your life. And I refuse to be a prisoner. I love you. Have a wonderful day. It was just the message that I got and I thought I should share with you.